What up, Flame Gang, 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 gang? What's happening? Yes, Sirski! Hey, man, we got 10 normal looking videos with scary backstories by the homie Chills. Shout out to Chills. Let's get into it. Let go.
A YouTuber named Snakebit McGee makes a vlog in which he
Snakebit
talks
McGee.
about two scary discoveries he made while exploring the desert.
And there's a hole here that just goes way down. I'll show you that. And then it gets kind of scary. I'm looking for a cave, and something about that cave just spooked me out of all the caves I've ever gone in.
He just found an abandoned mine, but what he really wants to find is an M-shaped cave that scared him before. His subscribers are interested and tell him he needs to go back and find the cave to make another video and maybe go exploring the abandoned mine too while he's at it. He agrees and goes out a second time to find the cave, but sadly never returns. His body is never found and nobody knows what happened to him.
Wow.
Watching this video while knowing he's still missing makes this even more eerie, especially this part.
I'll just show you down inside that hole.
What's down
it goes
there?
way, way, way down in there. Let me see if I can. That's pretty far.
It's scary to think that he's joking about something that might have seriously happened to him much later upon his second return. To this day, nobody knows what happened to him. In 2006, CCTV video shows an Ohio student on spring break named Brian Schaefer going up an escalator to go into a bar. He's seen talking to some people later, and then he goes back into the bar for last call. They wait for him and eventually leave without going in. This is the last anyone's seen of him. A video retracing his steps shows the bars right by the escalator. There is a yellow hallway at 2 minutes and 17 seconds, but if that's where he went, then the missing man should have been caught on camera leaving the bar, or at least seen by his friends waiting for him. He was never found in the bar. The bar is on the second floor and has only one entrance.
That's why you never leave
With
your
this in
friends
mind, where is Brian
Crazy
Schaefer? Christopher
stuff like
passes by a mysterious figure that everyone in the car thinks is really weird.
Look like they going to Area 51. Some weird stuff. What the heck is that?
He's in the middle of the desert of an unnamed Arabic-speaking country and hasn't seen anyone in miles and miles. Christopher says he was worried this person might be stranded, but when he turns around to help, they were gone. Well, more like disappeared. That's really weird if they're telling the truth because there is nowhere to hide. They might be facing the camera and even reaching out to them at the 29-second mark. What do you think? I can't tell if this is a person or a ghost sighting.
Raiden.
Are they asking for help? An African expedition becomes tense when a group sees a hippo nearby and then lose sight of it.
Hippo.
For sure, yeah. I just came charging.
That's why you don't go playing with animals,
Hippos
bro.
are known to overturn boats and other craft, so they have to be careful.
Just watch because he charged down this channel there.
Whoa.
Just when one of them says it could be nearby, the animal
that
comes
could
out
have
of the
been
water
it.
and gives them a surprise. Fortunately,
hippo
this
coulda
one
ate
looks like a
them all.
scared juvenile
What
that
the
just wants
heck?
to get out of there more than anything. If it was a few years
Hey,
older,
man.
this video would have probably come to a much more
No,
brutal
sir.
conclusion.
Dang.
A YouTuber named Nathan Laird posted this video as a warning to others to stay away from a woman whose behavior really freaked him out. He's riding around his neighborhood in Vacaville, California, when he says a woman throws garbage on the ground. This bothers him, so he picks up the trash and follows her to re-deliver it, along with a valuable message about littering.
Excuse me? I think you dropped this.
I think you dropped this. Did she just slap him?
Don't film.
Watch again and it appears that she tries to rip his camera off, and after that fails, she smacks at it out of anger. She's eating an orange and probably dropped part of the peel
Big
on the
orange
ground,
peels.
which you could argue isn't as severe
eating
as
an orange and
littering
threw it on
other
the ground. He
things.
brought it back
but
to her.
still, this is just a little kid who is trying to do what he thought was right. So there's no reason to react like this. She
He
could
really
have
brought her the pills
apologized or
back.
politely told him it's
She mad.
biodegradable, but instead she
Mad as
physically
hell. She tried to
touches him,
smack, bro.
which does not seem appropriate since she's supposed to be the adult here. Siblings sing happy
disrespectful.
birthday to the camera for someone who lives far away.
They speaking German?
Alles Liebe zum Geburtstag, Mama.
When they finish, one of them says something at 19 seconds that sounds like she might say mama.
Alles Liebe zum Geburtstag, Mama.
I don't know what she said,
Nah.
but mentioning her mother drops the mirror straight to the floor.
Not buying
and
it.
look, a pale apparition caught
Not
on
buying
camera
it.
in the reflection of the mirror before it happens.
Not at all.
This video is probably edited, but if
Definitely
not,
edited.
it looks like a paranormal entity has a problem with this family, or at least the mom. A married couple stationed at Fort Irwin in California are relaxing at home when suddenly their motion-activated baby monitor turns on to reveal some scary stuff caught on camera.
That's a little weird. I don't know what it is.
What they suspect is a small ghost hand waves at them excitedly. When they move the
Bro, just
camera a few
relax. The
degrees
ghost is
over,
trying to
it's
say hi.
mysteriously gone.
What's the issue?
It isn't long before the ghost hand
Casper.
reappears to wave at them some more. The backstory on this one is sparse. They say their
How you
house
get
is
greeted by a
haunted, but
ghost
don't go
waving
into
at
more
you?
detail. They also say the hand moves way too fast to be a human, and I agree that's true, but only because this is probably a piece of dust on something up close. A woman is approached by a stranger in a store and they talk for a few moments. She thinks it's kind of strange, so she watches where he goes, only to find the man is now
I hope y'all
standing
can't
by
hear
her
that.
bike.
It's a helicopter
I,
flying over right now. It's pretty loud.
I don't know, and then he just walked over to my bike.
They talk about the bike for a while, but the conversation is really awkward. I don't know what he says here, so tell me what you hear him say in response to this question.
Are you riding it today?
Not right now.
No, not
Out
right.
with my wife.
Oh, okay. All right.
I just did around the dentist and stuff. She's kind of fuzzy.
I'm not sure if I heard him right.
He said he
but
trying
I
to
think
fuck.
He says that he just came from the dentist and is feeling
What did he
fuzzy.
say?
So I guess this means they numbed him and maybe
Sound
gave
like
him
he said he
something
was trying to
strong,
fuck.
which could explain the general weirdness to begin with. You can tell she's trying to steer the conversation to a close,
That's a nice
but he
bike, though.
doesn't seem to take the hint, and it's about to get even weirder.
All right. I was just, you had asked me, what I was riding, so I came out just,
I saw you walk in with a helmet and your jacket.
yeah.
He doesn't give her a chance to say no before he's on the bike to see how it feels.
Exactly. Yep.
What?
No.
Bro,
just
what are you
don't drive,
doing?
Please, all right?
Get
Maybe
off the
this is a
bike. You
biker
don't
thing
mind
that
and then
I
get
don't
on the bike. Didn't even
understand,
wait for
but
an
this
answer.
seems about as creepy
Bro,
as if
no.
somebody wanted to get inside of my car
fuck?
to see how the interior
Hell
feels.
nah.
Let me know if you ride a bike how you would feel about this stranger encounter. Eventually, she has to excuse herself, but it's weird how he's still looking intently at her bike.
Weird.
All right. All right. So nice meeting you. Nice talking with you.
She eventually walks away, and
Bro,
even
why
though
you
he
still
walks with
walking with
her,
her, though?
tell me if you think he was making friendly conversation
going on?
or up to something, because I don't know what was on his mind. This normal
I don't know
looking
what was on
video
his
with a
mind either.
creepy backstory was posted by a YouTuber named
Oh,
J
that's
to
just
the
a jellyfish
C,
from
who
SpongeBob.
says he found the scary event caught on camera to be extremely chilling to watch unfold. At 13
It's just a
seconds, a
jellyfish, bro.
large
It's
glowing
okay, look.
light comes from behind the wall and
Obviously escaped
curiously
from Bikini
pokes
Bottom.
around his front porch for a bit before going away. Moments later, you can see him peek out from the window,
Check him out.
not quite sure what he saw and too scared to go out and check. He says that before this strangely ghost orb was
Bro,
caught
it's
on
just a
camera,
jellyfish,
he
bro.
heard something hit the side of his house with a forceful blow. J to the C isn't sure what to make of this video, but if what he says is true, then I think it was probably a ghost sighting. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've
Okay,
made it this
cheers.
far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I have a YouTuber from Turkey who
Oh, we
goes
got an ad
exploring on
coming
all
up.
kinds of adventures. He's one of the few people willing to take a trip to the abandoned city of Chernobyl, a place where few dare to go after a nuclear power plant meltdown in the 80s left the area covered in radiation. He brings with him a Geiger meter used to measure levels of radiation, and a couple of scary moments are caught on camera. In this spot, the meter reaches about 50 units. That doesn't sound that bad, but then I realized an x-ray only takes seconds, whereas he's probably been standing here for hours. Big difference. And when he starts to go down here,
Al. Radyasyonun kalbine giden kapı
Geiger
burası.
warning
Evet.
alarm.
Artmaya başladı. Yok buraya asla gidemeyiz.
the Geiger meter warns him not to. This tunnel is the heart of radiation, he says, and wisely turns around. The glare is covering the screen, so I don't know how many units the meter reached, but if it was in the
Dangerous.
hundreds, then permanent damage might have already been done in that instant. Later, as he's exploring a research facility lined with jars of old specimens,
That's some
he
weird,
finds a room with
nasty
nothing
stuff,
but
bro.
cribs. A room that no doubt has the scariest and most mysterious backstory of all. What was this facility working on? And why would they need to keep so many kids down here? Luan Mendez is a paranormal investigator and urban explorer from...
Well, I guess that's it for this video, man. Shout out to Chills, man. That was 10 normal looking videos with scary backstories. Flame gang, gang, gang. We on this long, long, long journey to 4K. Stay tuned, man. And we out.